and feature later on tonight for tonight's regularly scheduled program. Starting on the pole in the ShedNetA.com, car number 13. Out of Brantford, it's Casey Huffman lining up to the outside. Out of Port Colborne, the Sean McCree trucking 11Rs, Bryce Richardson. Row number 2 on the inside line. In the 46 is Kevin Pauls. The outside out of Brantford in the Classic Party Rentals, Clarence Street Dental number 1, it's Chris Dickey. Row number 3, we'll see the 119 of Sean Quinn out of Caledonia. And his outside in the DNS Automotive Monte Carlo, car number 28. That is Jim Lampman out of Caister Center. Back in row number 4. On the inside line out of Oshwegan, the Weekend Toys, Caledonia Auto Supply 93 is Melissa Miller. And the outside will be the 7 of Jason Langaro in the Club 54 Racing Machine out of Hagersville. Row number 5 will be the 79 of rookie driver Christopher Hale out of Guelph in the McColeman Media Machine. And his outside out of Brantford in car number 40, the affordable towing and recovery ride, that is Jay Liverance. Row number 6 will be made up of Ancaster's Logan Schwedick in the 53 and Hagersville's Blake Bomberry Jr. in the Nitro 54, number 24. Row 7 will see the 71 of Frank Turkey Jr. and the 37H of Rob Hoskins. Row number 8, the 23, that's Trevor DeBoer out of Hagersville in the Bert Timpson Auto Caledonia Auto Supply Machine into his outside. Second place in points out of Caledonia, the Club 54 Racing, number 8 of Ryan Denning. Row 9, winner of the Brock Lender Memorial in the 84 RK is Ryan Beagle. The 56, the Burger Barn Ace-1 Construction ride of Derek Lemaire. Row 10, the point leader, Jim's Action Sport, Window Works 49 of Dave Bailey. The 25, Club 54 Machine of Ken Sargent. The 73 of Rob Longboat. The 911 of Nick Liverance. The 77 of Brett Rodwell. Double greens in the air for the first time tonight. And our Middleport Mechanical feature from 1 week ago is underway for the Thunderstock division. Bryce Richardson will lead the freight train down the backstretch. Here comes Chris Dickey in tow. Through 3 and 4, Chris Dickey on the bottom side. Bryce Richardson on that outside in that bright orange Camaro. As they go down into corner number 1, they're going 3 and 4 wide down the front stretch.
Richardson, the leader in the number 11R for the moment. But Chris Dickey and Jim Lampman side by side trying to reel him in as they duke it out for the second position. Richardson up on the top shelf of the racetrack, up against that cushion that's starting to form a little bit up there, and drivers being told to hold their line as they cross the start-finish line, and all kinds of contact in the middle of the pack.
Wow, Ryan Denning, second place in the points, has a right front flat, and I believe it came from contact with the 40 of Jay Liverance. So Ryan Denning's going to take a huge hit in the points right there.
That's a tough break for the number 8 machine, who's already got a handful of feature wins here in 2017, and now they're 3 wide for the race lead. Chris Dickey, Jim Lampman, and Bryce Richardson. Lampman has the nose underneath the 11R down the back straightaway into turn number 3.
I was just about to say the lap before that things were sketchy for the point leaders as things were 3, 4 wide, and it was pretty slim pickings to find a lane to run, and Ryan Denning found the bad side of it. Right now, the point leader, Dave Bailey's in the thick of it as well.
And the driver, he's running right beside Ken Sargent, another driver in the top 5 in the point standings coming into tonight. So keep an eye on that battle around the 10th position midway through the pack. And now Lampman has a run on Richardson for the race lead.
So it's Jim Lampman, your leader, Bryce Richardson in second, but keep your eyes on that 56, the Burger Barn machine. Started all the way back in the 18th spot, and here he comes into the top 5. Derek Lemaire got to victory lane once already this year, and he is charging hard towards the front.
His last lap was the fastest lap of the race so far, so the 56 machine is on the move. Up to the top shelf, he trails the 11R of Bryce Richardson, trying to work past the number 7 of Jason Longaro for the third spot. Now 4 cars under a blanket for the race lead.
And here comes Lemaire right through the middle. Started 18th. He's battling for the lead, coming down to lap number 7. Here they come. Jim Lampman, your leader, but Lemaire's got a head of steam. He's up to the second spot and nearly takes the lead at the line.
3-car battle for the race lead off of corner number 2, and now give the lead to the 56 of Derek Lemaire up on the top shelf of the racetrack, trying to hold off the rest of the field here and trying to open an advantage now as the 56 machine will lead lap number 8.
We've seen dominance out of the 49 and the 8 this year, and they've been strong and drivers moving to the front, but I haven't seen anyone hooked up like Derek Lemaire is right now on that outside line, and he's pulling away from the field pretty handily.
And doing it up on the top side of the racetrack. We saw the Race of Champions Sportsman Series drivers having to be on the bottom side of the racetrack. And Lemaire a little bit squirrely there going into corner number 1. Had to get underneath that slower traffic there. The number 13 of Casey Huffman and the number 73 machine as he made it through and down the back straightaway. He goes back to the cushion in turn number 3.
Jason Langaro making some nice moves. He started back in 8th. He's running in the 2nd spot now in that Club 54, number 7. Jim Lampman back to 3rd. Bryce Richardson 4th. Ken Sargent and Dave Bailey. They were towards the back not long ago. Look at them. They're challenging in the top 5.
Great battles all the way around the speedway right now, but still Derek Lemaire pulling away from the rest of the field in the number 56 machine as we've reached the second half of this feature for the Middleport Mechanical Thunderstocks, and all Lemaire as he continues to pull away from Jason Langaro and Jim Lampman, who race side by side for second.
The battle right now is for that 4th spot. Richardson in the 11R, the 25 of Ken Sargent, and the point leader, the 49 of Dave Bailey, as they go at it. 3 lanes of racing. Here comes Bailey, looks through the middle. He'll look to the outside of Sargent, squeezes Richardson up towards the wall, and makes the pass for the 4th spot.
Bailey gets by 2 cars in one fell swoop off of corner number 4. The 49 machine still has to battle, though, with Sargent's number 25 down the back straightaway. The 49 up to the top shelf. Sargent down to the bottom. They're still side by side as they race off of corner number 4, and they're starting to encroach on that battle for the second spot between Langaro and Lampman.
The leader, Derek Lemaire, can see that 8 of Ryan Dinning right in his sights, and many laps down now is Dinning. Got to be a horrible feeling driving around now knowing that he's out of contention. But this is why he's out there. Slower car, the 911 of Nick Liverance. Points are on the line, and at the end of the year, every point is going to matter. And that's why Ryan Dinning is out there trying to gain as many as he can here in this 20-lap feature. 13 laps on the board, 7 to go, and Nick Liverance will bring out the first caution of the race. It's Lampman in 3rd in the 28, the 49 of Dave Bailey 4th, and Ken Sargent completing the top 5 in the 25. Bryce Richardson, Frank Turkey Jr., Chris Dickey, Ryan Beagle, and Sean Quinn, your top 10, coming back to the green flag with 7 laps left to go for the Middleport Mechanical Thunderstocks.
Green flag back out, back underway with 7 laps remaining in the first feature of the night for the Middleport Mechanical Thunderstocks, and Lemaire got a good jump, and again, all kinds of 3-wide action throughout the field.
Dave Bailey now works his way to the outside lawn on Jason Langaro, and that number 49 put him to the 2nd spot now as they come off the corner and across the stripe. 6 laps left to go for Derek Lemaire.
So Bailey races his way up into the 2nd position ahead of the Langaro number 7, and now nose to tail through corners 3 and 4. Lemaire and Bailey running the same line at the top side of the racetrack. High 5 from starter Kyle McKenzie. 5 laps to go.
Lemaire looking for win number 2, and a plume of smoke out of the back of the Burger Barn number 56. Dave Bailey got sideways, maybe in some of the fluid, and now Lemaire will pull at pit side, and Jason Langaro draws up to the inside of Brewster Baker, 49, Dave Bailey.
Side by side again for the race lead, but Bailey holds on to the position here on lap number 16. What a heartbreaker for Derek Lemaire's number 56, and the point leader now on the point position.
Wow, that's an awful feeling, being so dominant and the car expiring with 5 laps left to go. Dave Bailey on the outside line. This could be a championship type of night with Ryan Dinning having problems. If he can score the win, this is going to pad his lead heading into the final couple of weeks of the season.
Langaro and Sargent, that is Club 54 Tobacco teammates, running 2nd and 3rd, trying to reel in Dave Bailey's number 49. Now 2 laps to go for the Brewster Baker machine of Dave Bailey, running about through the middle of the racetrack in corners 1 and 2, not far ahead of the Langaro number 7.
Give a shout out to the 84 of Ryan Beagle. He's done a very nice job. He's worked his way patiently through the field. He's inside the top 5, as is Frank Turkey Jr. White flag comes out for Dave Bailey, your leader, and it's Langaro and Ken Sargent, the teammates, going at it for the 2nd spot.
Final time down the back straightaway for Dave Bailey's number 49 machine. The battle on the racetrack, though, is for 2nd. Langaro and Sargent off of corner number 4 as Bailey takes the checkered flag. Langaro is going to hold on to 2nd. Sargent will be 3rd. Ryan Beagle edging Frank Turkey Jr. for the 4th spot Turkey will round out the top 5. Jim Lampman brings it home 6. Trevor DeVore, Bryce Richardson, Chris Dickey, and Sean Quinn rounding out the top 10.
And we talked about it at the start of the evening as well, how a double feature night can be very good or very costly for you. And for Derek Lemaire, this could be just the worst case scenario. If that car does have terminal problems under the hood and he is done for the night, he's going to miss a complete race program here after intermission. And that will all but put him out of the points.
Yeah, absolutely, Greg. That is a real tough break for Lemaire's number 56 team. And we were talking about that a little bit earlier about how these double point nights can either be your best friend or your worst enemy, because if you have the car dialed in right, like the 56 team,